Hey, I've been getting my fans on my ass. Everybody in my DM talking about, niggas speak on the thugger shit. Man, check this out, bro. When it's time for me to speak on anything, I'm gonna speak on. Whoever put me on their couch, bro, I'm an open book. I'm gonna speak on it, I'm gonna tell how I feel, and I'm gonna keep it real about the situation. That's Boosie, bro. But somebody gotta put me on that couch, bro, to do that.
Select politicking is what we have witnessed ever since that 2 hours video with Young Thug with 2 detectives come out. Some people say, hell yeah, this nigga snitch. Some people say he didn't snitch, or some people even say he made a mistake. Young Thug himself said he made a mistake, but a lot of people, one person that a lot of people is waiting on to speak on it is Boosie. As you know, Boosie is one of the people that, I mean, whenever somebody whenever somebody snitches, the first to call you out, is the first to shame you. It was weird when that shit is going around, people is reacting to the video. 6ix9ine is reacting to it, Rallo is reacting to it, is calling him out for snitching. I understand why somebody like 6ix9ine is calling him a snitch, because he's looking for an ally. You know what I'm saying? As you know, 6ix9ine is a well-known snitch, so he's looking for allies, so that's why he keep going hard on Young Thug. So that makes sense. You know, Rallo on his side, that makes sense too, because Young Thug called Rallo a snitch before, so we understand that. But somebody like Boosie, like I said, who is very strong on holding the street code, do not snitch. So a lot of people is confused why this nigga is not saying anything about Young Thug. As you know, Boosie lives in Atlanta, is very close with these niggas in Atlanta. So a lot of people was saying, maybe that's why, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it's selecting politicking. You know what I'm saying? If I like you, I don't give a fuck if you're right or not. You know what I'm saying? If I like you, it's either I act like I never seen it or I never heard it. You know what I'm saying? It seems like that's going on with Boosie. One of the rapper that decided to talk about it, you know what I'm saying, to try to ask Boosie a question was Kodak Black. So Kodak Black said that, where the hell is Boosie? Fame was just the spokesman for this shit. Now he ain't got nothing to say. This nigga's bullshit. I mean, it makes sense, man. That's what I was saying. That's exactly what I was just saying, man. Boosie is the spokesman for all the rats. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that printing you out. Yeah, you rat, you rat, you rat, you rat, you're a rat. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to fuck with you, a rat. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're nobody. You're not a man. You know what I'm saying? You rat. So I understand why somebody like Kodak is asking him to keep the same energy. So what's going on? As we all can see that Young Thug, whether he wants to call it a mistake or not, this is clearly snitching when it comes to the street code. You don't talk to the cops. You know what I'm saying? You don't try to like say, you don't say that, oh man, this nigga is like committed a crime, selling drug. You know what I'm saying? Trying to print the police on somebody. You don't do that. This is when it comes to the street, from what I understand, from what I've heard from these people like Boosie, this is snitching. So that makes sense. When Kodak Black asking him like, where the fuck is you, man? Why aren't you saying anything? You know what I'm saying? But it didn't take too long for Boosie to respond to Kodak. So Boosie said that,
hey, I've been getting my fans on my ass. Everybody in my DM talking about, niggas speak on the thugger shit. Man, check this out, bro. When it's time for me to speak on anything, I'm gonna speak on. Whoever put me on their couch, bro, I'm an open book. I'm gonna speak on it, I'm gonna tell how I feel, and I'm gonna keep it real about the situation. That's Boosie, bro. But somebody gotta put me on that couch, bro, to do that.
Bro, so somebody has to pay you in order to speak about rats, in order to speak about somebody snitching, when we have seen you before going on Twitter, going on IG Live, making videos, shame other people that snitch.
Myself.
One more question.
What I would do to a rat if they gave me a rat to do business with $1 billion.
Big facts.
I don't want to incriminate myself. Sorry.
Okay, Boosie.
They got a lot of gunners in this sewer. We in New York City. I see about 3 gunners right now. One just went under the sewer.
Oh my goodness.
One just went under the sewer. Go find
Cut
them.
it out.
They all over here.
Wait, I got one more.
Nobody was paying you for that. Where is the energy, man? You know what I'm saying? That's where the select politicking, the hypocrisy comes in. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're trying to make it seem like somebody has to pay you to have an interview to ask you a question in order to respond to that Young Thug situation, right situation. But before that, that's not we don't know you for that. We know you for people that's have no filter when it comes to shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That will just go off on Twitter, go off on Instagram, talking about like these people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Now Boosie will go on to say that, oh man, I'm going through some serious shit, you know what I'm saying, with the government.
At the same time, I shouldn't even have no energy for this shit. Like all this shit I'm going through right now, like man, I shouldn't even have no energy for this shit, bro. Like I'm going through real gangster shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of shit going on. You know, I can't be going back and forth on no internet, bro. Like,
bro, come on, Boosie, man. It's not the first time you've been, you know what I'm saying, you've been charged with some shit, man. You've been in jail many times, you know what I'm saying? You even got charged with murder, 5 counts of first-degree murder. You were on death row, you know what I'm saying? So you're not you're not somebody that's never been to jail, man. You know like how it feels to be in jail. So by you using that, oh man, I'm going through some serious situation, you have been through most serious situation before. This is a gun charge, man. You know what I'm saying? How long you gonna serve in like federal prison for that? You were in death row. You know what I'm saying? You were charged with murder that you beat. You know what I'm saying? You cannot tell me that like a little gun charge like scare you, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is that don't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? I call this cap, and I call this like a scapegoat. You're trying to like use this situation to not talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you were like some of the people that never talk about the right thing, that don't really care about the right thing, I wouldn't care. But as you Lil Baby, Future, you know what I'm saying, 21 Savage, all them niggas, you know what I'm saying, talk about don't fuck with rats, don't fuck with snitch shit, you know what I'm saying? When y'all niggas quiet, so that's when I have an issue with it. That's when the fans who love y'all when you're talking about shit like that got an issue with it. You know what I'm saying? So don't play, oh man, I'm going through some shit right now, I shouldn't be talking about it. Bro, you're going through some worse shit and you're still talking about like people. So what's the difference now, man? Okay, I get it. Now you will go on attacking Kodak Black about what Kodak Black said about him. You know what I'm saying? You'll say, oh man, Kodak Black is a druggie, you know what I'm saying? He's fuck up over his legacy, you know what I'm saying? Some bullshit. So I mean, bro, look, at the end of the day, man, whether Kodak Black is a druggie, which I kind of agree with it. You know what I'm saying? I have said before, Kodak needs to go to rehab from what I've seen on this channel. You know what I'm saying? I have seen it. I'm not blind. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, what Kodak says has nothing to do with him taking drugs, with him being a drug addict. It has nothing to do with it. It has everything to do with you standing on don't fuck with rats, don't fuck with snitches, and then when it comes to Young Thug, your ass is quiet. You know what I'm saying? And then by you trying to say, oh man, it's fuck up his legacy by doing this, by doing that. You know what I'm saying? This is cap. You know what I'm saying? This is coping. You're coping because that has nothing to do with it, man. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to talk about people ratting anymore, people like snitching anymore, just come forward, say, you know what, man, I don't give a fuck about shit like that anymore. Y'all can do whatever the fuck you want. You want to snitch, go. You know what I'm saying? But when you still acting like, oh hey man, like, you know what I'm saying, Boston Richie is a rat, your guy is a rat, and Ghana is a rat, and then now when it comes to your man, you quiet. This is where the hypocrisy comes from, and I don't think nobody like it, man. That's the reason why a lot of people been going off on Lil Baby, you know what I'm saying, Future, 21 Savage lately, because they are the same people that was bashing Ghana when Ghana took that plea deal, you know what I'm saying? And then they don't have the same energy for the men, Young Thug. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, man, if you guys like this video, man, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment. I will respond to every single one of you. Peace.